Hi Virgo, happy Chinese New Year to everybody celebrating. We're in the energy of the Aquarius new moon. Happy new moon to everybody. Before we get started, shall we get a really yummy, nourishing deep breath in? All right, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let it all go. Here we are in this new moon energy. Virgo, just happened to fall on your day. This is a collective reading where I'll try and pick up on the energy of the entirety of Virgo. And Virgo, I think with whatever information comes through, it's really important to remember that this new moon comes with this responsibility of thinking a little bit differently to the way that you probably have been right now. Taking time in this fixed air to figure out what it is that you're ruminating on and how exactly you can turn that up, switch that up into the understanding that there are certain things that haven't been working. And now if you are to allow yourself this Aquarian, new age, far out thinking, sci-fi, outside of the box, let's really get into this with a practical, pragmatic responsibility of knowing that there are certain forms of thinking collectively that have participated in the playing out of certain scenarios that may have been projected onto the collective. Now, if we're to take this Saturnian energy, sun in Aquarius, moon in Aquarius, because Aquarius was, I think, very Saturnian before Uranus kind of got aligned to Aquarius. I think the two fit Aquarius very well because there is this edge of, hold on a second, you've got this responsibility towards making sure that the thought forms that you're aligning with are actually functional with the program. And the program that you've got running at the moment is going to have to coincide and run alongside with things that progress you forward, make you feel successful, and inevitably bring success forward into your life. Is that thought form aligned? Here's what the energy is of this new moon. If you guys would be interested in booking a reading, email me, ruby@rubyreadstarot, for price lists and scheduling timings, etc. All payments are currently with PayPal. All right, let's get some energy for the Virgo collective for this Aquarius new moon in their highest and best good for all and everyone involved. What does Virgo and the Virgo collective need to know for this Aquarius new moon? Sun in Aquarius, moon in Aquarius. What does Virgo need to know? Very clear message there, Virgo. Champion, victory, success, being celebrated, being adored, and being adorned. There is something very powerful about this new moon for you because it is associated to you championing through any situation that you might be confronted with at the moment, taking victory as an outfit and putting it on and wearing it in its whole entirety. What does you winning this situation that you're currently in look like? How does it feel to be recognized, rewarded, adorned, and celebrated? Can you familiarize yourself with all of the above? There is something that you're winning out on massively. And Virgo, it feels like the way that that message came out, the way that those two cards came out, this is a definite message. Virgo, you're winning in love. I feel like this is the coming together of a soulmate union. And I feel like this is something that's going to make you exceptionally, exceptionally happy. This feeling of being celebrated, recognized, rewarded, and adorned, Virgo. Imagine being so content that you are literally bursting at the seams with excitement for life, because you know that the person that's standing next to you, that energy that is next to you, you feel it. And it's like a current, an electrical current, this circuit that is just charging the both of you up. It's not something that's depleting you. It is something that is making your cups pour over. Filling you all the way to the brim, Virgo. Filling you all the way to the brim. How exciting is this time for you, Virgo, where love shows up, where love is equally yoked, where love is so there. I'm not going to take the cards that were face down. I will take the two that came up. 7 of Cups and the Temperance card. You have this work to do on alchemizing every single lie that you tell yourself, every single projection that you've allowed to kind of tint your vision. You have this responsibility now with this Aquarius energy of taking that very Uranus outside of the box, outside of the frame, so big, right? You have this energy right now where you are being asked, take your time, think about it, don't ruminate in thoughts of illusions, falsities, fakeness. This is an expansive time. This is a time that you commit to the future. This is a time that you think about all of the things that you need to change up. Things that you know were not real. Things that you know that don't stand the test of time. Things that you know that you need to change up in order to have a clearer perspective. Not a perspective that is ruminating. Not a perspective that is focused on falsities. And thus manifesting a reality that's not necessarily aligned with your true destined path. What is it that you know that you need to change up right now? And where is it that you're going to take the practical, responsible authority over matters by taking matters in your own hand and transmuting the situation by allowing yourself the clarity? This is a whole vibration. Love is a whole vibration. Championing and feeling content is the vibe, is the suit that you decide to put on yourself. There is nothing in this world that can stop you from doing that other than you. The Sun card. Virgo, victory. Okay, when I say success, this is big. There is a rebirth, a renewal, a revival in your energy, your charisma, your spirit, your motivation, and your reason to want to. There is resurgence of Virgo. Virgo, you are going to grow now bigger than you have. You are going to be in shape. You're going to be in healthy, happy habits. Expansion. This energy of this new moon is of expanding. A revival of your spirit, of your confidence, of your energy. A revival of a work situation. Virgo, you're going to have to get back in the zone. And this might require a little bit of stepping outside of distractions and falsities, illusions, traps, matrix, hooks. It's about getting back into your craft so that you can find your center, so that you can feel aligned in order to be aligned towards really manifesting and pulling in with that pull what it is that you know that you really want. You have the elements supporting you. You even have the love supporting you, the love of a lifetime that's filling your cup, Virgo. A love of a lifetime that's so present. Do you know what's really funny? Every time I talk about Virgo and love, I get a bit dry in the throat. Now, I don't know if this is a collective thing. I hope not. But I do feel like there is some protection from lower vibrational eyes or energies that you might have to do towards your partnerships and your relationships. I wouldn't be surprised if there were people behind the scenes plotting and prying. But I feel like everybody has their own responsibility for their own spiritual hygiene. Like, I mean, you wouldn't go to the toilet and not clean yourself afterwards. This is exactly the same. Like, you have to protect everything about yourself. And that's not because people are bad. It's just that I witnessed something happen in 2021 where I, for myself, with my own eyes, saw a whole bunch of demons being unleashed out into the ethers. Now, I can't say why or how, but a big part of why I had come off of camera was because of how much I have been through since that time. But I can safely say that there are demons wreaking havoc on the 3D plane at the moment because people are not paying attention to their spiritual hygiene. Now, no different to any other kind of sickness or virus, you have to maintain a certain element of decorum when it comes to self-maintenance. And self-hygiene is just as important as spiritual hygiene. Spiritual hygiene is just as important as any other form of hygiene. And if you guys would like me to do more videos about spiritual hygiene, as well as other kind of hygiene, we can do that. Let me know. But for this new moon, what else do I need to let Virgo know in their highest and best good? Breathing techniques this month. Fixed air. Lights and candles. The Knight of Wands. Motivation, passion, energy, messages coming forward. Aquarius energy. The Star. Hold on, what have we got here? We've got the Magician. We've got the Star. We've got the Justice card. We've got the Knight of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So Virgo. The sky really is the limit right now. And you are being asked to think beyond. Think beyond. Think bigger. Think beyond the confines of your mind right now, Virgo. There have been a lot of attacks on the the collective conscious awareness and attention. What is it, 7 seconds or something now? If you can allow yourself, if you can really allow yourself, and you know what, here's the other thing, right? I happened to read this article about this new moon in Capricorn, was it? Yeah, the last new moon in Capricorn. And someone was suggesting that you do a ritual with ChatGPT where you literally get ChatGPT to do all of your thinking and thought processing for you. And then I just so happened to see another article from a third world part of the world where they had literally memorized 150 pages of like holy scripture in 25 days. And I really thought, you know what? The first world really has to be careful because there is a massive attack on your attention span. Now, a lot of you find that your manifestations or your magic just isn't working. And that's because you're not pouring that energy and attention into you. I spoke up very honestly about a few people that were promoting a false narrative, and I got rebuked for it pretty badly. But you know what that taught me? That there is absolutely nothing to be afraid of in this world because there is nothing stronger than source energy. This whole matrix runs because source energy is in charge of the whole thing. So if you want to really get things done, go to the main guy, right? Stop going to these in-between kind of ChatGPT attention snatching sources. This right now is a time for a lot of Virgos to look at the reality and the falsity of situations, take authority and ownership of the changes that you need to make, take advantage of this energy, this surge of energy that is now going to be charging through your sign, and use it to get into your zone. So much so that if you were to tie both arms behind your back, you'd still be able to do what you need to do with flying colors. There is magic that you know that you need to make, and that involves you getting pretty handy, knowing those tricks up your sleeves, and getting quite resourceful with what you have at hand. As above, so below. You've got to think eternal. Because when the star card shows up, it's saying it's bigger than what you can see in front of you right now. It's bigger than the 3D. Justice card. If you are feeling hard done by, expect a few scales to be balanced this new moon. There is some sort of need for you to be in balance yourself though. And it's probably a good idea to see where it is that you need to require a little bit more balance or play out more of a healthier, balanced lifestyle. This direction that you're heading in is quite grand, it's quite large, it's quite big. You've got to think responsibly about where it is that you may have limited yourself and what it is that you need to do to be quite factually honest about how a lot of that was just lies that you were telling yourself. Champion energy, cups pouring over, true love, admiration, support, and partnerships. Don't lie to yourself. There are a lot of things that you need to change right now. And a lot of that is going to be supported by the surge of energy that is running through the Virgo collective. Which means, Virgo, get your head down and get to work on your magics. Familiar with your tricks and being really resourceful like Virgos normally are. Expansion, growth. Deliberately thinking outside of the box, trying things differently, different thought forms, different revenues of income, different streams of adventure. I don't know. Just get balanced. There's some sort of justice working out for you in your favor. Please be open and receptive to the love offers that are being made to you right now, because a lot of these messages, they're quite fun, they're quite flirty, and it's really nice to set off all of this intellectual energy, this intellect heavy energy with fun and passion. This is making me think, open up your heart and get your root chakra going also. Book a reading with me. Email me, rubyreadstarot.com. All payments being made via PayPal only at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave me a comment and let me know what you would like to see more of from me as a Virgo on this channel, which has a soft spot for you, Virgo. We love you. All right, see you soon. Bye.